Dead Air Chapter 1. The night shift Ethan Cole had always found solace in the quiet hours of the night. As the host of Midnight Musings on WZRD 103.3 FM, he connected with insomniacs, truckers, and night owls, offering them companionship through the airwaves. The studio, with its dim lighting and humming equipment, became his sanctuary. One evening, as the clock struck midnight, Ethan adjusted his headphones and leaned into the microphone. "Good evening, night dwellers. This is Ethan Cole, bringing you the Midnight Musings to keep you company through the witching hour." Calls trickled in, stories of lost loves, eerie encounters, and philosophical ponderings. It was a typical night until the phone line blinked with an incoming call labeled unknown. "You're on the air," Ethan greeted. Silence. "Hello?" A distorted voice finally responded. "Ethan, it's me." "Who is this?" "You." The line went dead. Chapter 2. Echoes. Ethan chuckled nervously, attributing the call to a prank. However, the incident lingered in his mind. The voice had an uncanny resemblance to his own, albeit warped and distant. The following night, the unknown caller returned. "Ethan," the voice whispered, "stop talking." "Excuse me?" "You're not safe. They're listening." "Who's listening?" "Static." Ethan's heart raced. He reviewed the call logs, but there was no record of the incoming number. He consulted the station's technician, Mark, who found nothing unusual. "It's probably just a prankster using a voice modulator," Mark suggested. Ethan nodded, but unease settled in his stomach. Chapter 3. The Tapes. Determined to uncover the truth, Ethan began recording his shows independently. He played back the segments featuring the mysterious caller, analyzing the voice. Late one night, as he listened to the recordings, he heard something new. A faint background noise during the calls. A rhythmic tapping, like fingers drumming on a desk. He isolated the sound and enhanced it. The tapping formed a pattern, Morse code. Decoding it, the message read, "Help me." Chapter 4. The mirror. Ethan's reflection had always been a source of comfort. A familiar face in an ever-changing world, but lately his mirror image seemed off. It moved a fraction slower, its expression slightly delayed. One evening, after another unsettling call, Ethan stared into the mirror. His reflection smirked. "Who are you?" Ethan whispered. The reflection mouthed, "You know." Chapter 5. The Past. Digging into his past, Ethan recalled a childhood incident, a near-drowning experience at Lake Haven. He had fallen through the ice, submerged in freezing water. For minutes, he was clinically dead before being resuscitated. Could that experience have opened a door? Had something crossed over with him? Chapter 6. The Voice Within. The calls intensified. The voice became more coherent, more insistent. "They're coming. You need to remember." "Remember what?" "The other side, the void. You left me there." Ethan's dreams became nightmares, visions of a shadowy realm, echoes of screams, and a figure resembling himself, trapped and pleading. Chapter 7. The Revelation. Consulting a parapsychologist, Dr. Lillian Hart, Ethan shared his experiences. "You're experiencing a bleed-through," she explained. "A connection between parallel selves. Your near-death experience might have tethered you to an alternate version of yourself." "Can I sever the connection?" "Possibly, but it requires confronting the source." Chapter 8. The Confrontation. Ethan returned to Lake Haven, the site of his childhood trauma. Standing at the frozen lake's edge, he called out, "I'm here. Show yourself." The ice cracked and a figure emerged, a mirror image of Ethan, eyes hollow, expression tormented. "You left me," the figure accused. "I didn't know. You moved on. I remained in the void." "I'm sorry." The figure extended a hand. "Join me." Ethan hesitated but stepped forward, touching the figure's hand. A surge of memories flooded him. Pain, isolation, despair. He pulled back. "Number Y, choose life." The figure screamed, dissolving into mist. Chapter 9. Closure. Back at the studio, the calls ceased. Ethan's reflection returned to normal. The tapping stopped. He resumed his broadcasts, his voice steadier, his perspective deeper. "Good evening, night dwellers," he began. Tonight, let's talk about second chances and the shadows we leave behind. The end, good luck, my dear friends.